Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Sorry, I just finished up a couple of personal reads, but we're going to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me. I got my six, meaning I have my back because I have yours. Yeah, the way this read is going to go is we're going to pull from the messengers of the heart. We're going to pull from the yin and yang oracle. We're going to pull from Kaleidodope's tarot decks and Sawyer's deck as well. Look at that. Five of Swords comes over, and yeah, it's a ruthless win. Ego. This is ego. You've been dealing with ego. So the way this is going to go is we're going to discuss the topic. I was going to pull the topic from the messengers of the heart, but now the topic is ego. We've been dealing with ego. And so this, we're going to discuss the lesson in the journey when it comes to this ego energy with the Queen of Swords. Ooh, stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. I'm not finished with this card deck. So I was going to, yeah, anyway, cherish memories. So you're holding on to the memories, but you're always thinking strategically when it comes to the Queen of Swords showing her face. Air energy on the board, air and water so far. And so, yeah, that is what's happening with this energy. But what's going on with this, with the ego? I'm going to pull from the messengers of the heart if you're dealing with a person, place, thing, or a situation. Chris Brown and Jack Harlow is on, and it's called Psychic. So, you know, this is what we are going to be talking about. The ego, standing up for yourself or strategically thinking. If it was in reverse, it says thinking without emotion. So maybe you're not the gesture. Somebody is making a gesture to you. The key. Now in here, this writing here, it says entering and leaving. First, obtain and create a key. It could be a ring, a robe, a gesture, what is this? A stone, anything that will act as a symbol for, I want to say, I don't know what it says, something, opening of the place. I'm not sure what that is because his head is in the way. Oh, sorry, let me scoot it up. I was trying to read that, but, there you have it. And it doesn't want to focus. So anyway, that's what I was reading, but at the bottom of it, it says gesture. You can expect some kind of gesture to help strengthen your connection. Give them a chance to prove themselves. So there is somebody coming back with the ego. There is memories that's happening here when it comes to this person, place, thing, or situation. And there is a gesture. Innocence is here. Your innocence and kind heart makes them love you, but feel they must push you away to protect you from themselves. So Last Time is on by Trey Songz. Yeah, this is the last time. Yeah. So again, yeah, there you go. Cherish memories. So the Last Time song about with Trey Songz is like, this is the last time I'm sleeping with this other girl. If my wife finds out, she'll kill me, or my girl finds out, she'll kill me, and all this other stuff, respectfully, you know what I mean. But she'd be upset, and so maybe that could have been the energy. Yeah, rejection, loss, and fragmented. That could have been the energy that this person was dealing with till death do us part. So contracts, careers, and commitments. So other commitments stopped this situation, but this was the ego, and now this person is saying this is the last time because again, your innocence when it comes to this energy, yeah, the seeds that were planted, that you planted when it came to the memories and spring energy, yeah, cycles. This is when I'm done. I tell you, this card came out yesterday or the other day when it says that when I say that this card comes out to me, it reminds me of when a person, or when you say, when I'm talking, you should be okay. But if I'm silent, then that's when you should worry about it. That's where it is. And this is the gesture that you've given them because of their ego. And now they're thinking strategically because of the rejection that you're giving them in regards to the lack of commitment that you probably, did not get when it comes to Saturn energy, your work ethic, when it comes to careers, when it comes to commitments, or when it comes to just you being yourself, and so until debt tear us apart, you weren't going to let debt or anything or any kind of finances tear you apart. You believe more so in love and manifestation, and therefore, the sun, the strength and empowerment. This person is different. They believe in all of these different things, liabilities, not assets, and you're just like, I'm trying to grow. So you focused on self-love, creation, and intentions when it came to this person, place, thing, or situation, and you had cherished memories when it came to them, but you still felt fragmented and lost. And so there was no balance here when it comes to this, so you had to focus on self-love. Now the gesture that's happening, because again, at the point they weren't strategic, or they weren't strengthening you and empowering you, they were actually making you feel, weak, lost, and rejected and fragmented. And so therefore, that's when you got to the point to where you said, you know what, you ain't gonna tie me down, no matter if we have chemistry or not. You're not letting anybody tie you down anymore when it comes to Pluto being here, transformation, and conflict. So at one point, you felt like you didn't want to have any type of disharmony or go, or talk about the triggers or understand the conflict because you felt fragmented. You wanted to be empowered. You wanted to be strengthened, but you had to transform the Pluto energy. You had to transform, which is your inner drive. You had to take that inner drive that you have in order to have stability, harmony, peace, and going, instead of just going with the flow, you're going with your own flow, and that's where the lack of balance comes in at. And, you don't want to wish karma on anybody, but at the same time, you want a solid foundation. And now it means, again, going back to self-love, creation, and intentions, you had to focus your energy on self-care. With your energy, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, the mermaid, you had to focus on yourself in the process of, cherished memories, So again, you stayed around a long time in order for you to get to a point to where you just got tired. Now we have, I don't know what the name. This is the last time. It's the last time. And this is what you're saying. I'm not going to let anything tear me apart, stop me from forming my foundation, having structure, to having stability, harmonious energy, and being going with the flow. I don't want anything to make me feel like I'm triggered, or, unsure energy comes out. Goodbye is on by Jagged Edge. I don't really want to say goodbye. Ace of Cups energy. So this is missed opportunities, block creativity, and emotional loss. Or it could have been opportunities. You're not sure what this was causing you. It's an opportunity because, again, it wouldn't have forced you to form a solid foundation or structure or practice self-love and actually just sit back and really evaluate the situations that you've been a part of. Nine of Cups, and your rewards here. Five of Wands is just like, it's a conflict here. It's conflict, Five of Wands, or you're recognizing your strengths. And this is where at one point you couldn't. Unsure energy comes with, you get into a point to where you just are like, you know what? I need balance here. Temperance energy, right? I need balance. And there's no balance. Again, it comes back with this energy of not understanding why there's no balance when all you want is to be happy and not to have conflict, not to have the conflict with the Five of Wands being here. You want this person to recognize your strengths, but at the same time, they're not doing anything to empower you, to help you move forward, to even motivate you to move forward. And so that's where you're saying, no, it has to be balanced. Nine of Cups energy. I want my happiness. I want to go after my dreams, my happiness, and my enjoyment. And I don't want to have to strategically think with somebody that I love. Queen of Swords energy comes out, focusing on strategically thinking with the Queen of Swords. So you don't want to have to strategically think with somebody who you have their best sense of interest, but they don't have yours. And so therefore, when it comes to, you taking the leap full energy, you have to take this leap because, again, the careers, the contracts, the commitments, and also the Emperor type energy, there's no stability here. Emperor energy is authority, power, and stability. So you have to be the one to stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anybody. And that's having the insight and knowledge to know what's causing you sadness. These are two of the cups. These are, like the red cups, but it's a black cup that's turned over and the green cup that's lifted up. But the thing is like, it's so many cups that you've turned over It's only 2 cups that you turned over, and the rest of them are just sitting there. So you have the insight and knowledge to know what's causing sadness. And then we have the Tower energy here. So the universe is saying, you know what? If you want this, you have to end this in order for you to get out of this contracts of, feeling less than and not being empowered. And remember, again, when I stop speaking is when you should be afraid. Goodbye. I don't really want to say goodbye. Jagged edge, but sometimes you got to make the hardest decisions, and that's coming when you have to get into the situation to where you're looking at the stars, and being optimistic. No matter the situation you find yourself in, there is always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. The universe is telling you to walk away. 6 of Swords energy. Walk away from the things that no longer serve you. It doesn't mean that it's forever. It just means that right now, at this point, there has to be a new beginning, some type of change, and a new love. You have to focus on a new type of love, which means finding people who complete you and not deplete you. 3 of Pentacles energy, 3 of Coins. The 3 of Pentacles is completion, is teamwork, and seeing good results from your actions that you're taking. And that's about focusing on self-love, not focusing on chemistry and what you're passionate, who you're passionate about. And it all comes with you ending things. The Death energy. The Death energy says, embrace change, let go of what no longer serves you. Death isn't the end, it's a transformation that brings new beginnings. The new beginnings come from the cherished memories and people recognizing the innocence that you have and their fears. You're teaching this person how to recognize their fears and why, with your silence. Does that make sense? And that's the ebb and flows of life, the cycles, the Wheel of Fortune type energy. Unsure energy comes out with the 10 of Coins. This person isn't sure if they want to have this happy life, happy wife with you because they don't know what a foundation is. That's why you're showing them about a solid foundation. You're showing them that silence can happen, but with or without you, I'm going to go ahead, or even without the heartbreak, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. 3 of Swords energy. The 3 of Swords energy is finding a way out, seek a liberation from heartbreak. And so you're going to keep going when it comes to, being grateful for this person. 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups energy. The 3 of Cups is being grateful for the opportunities that this person showed you, or grateful for the situations, the memories that you're holding on to. But you're not letting them keep you stagnant. And the 4 of Coins energy is because you've been patient. 4 of Coins, 4 of Pentacles. You had to secure and limit the way you do things and conserve it, even though this person may like to be in the limelight. And this is how I could see this. They like all of these things to be in the limelight, to show their, nice things, but they don't know about how to deal with heartbreak or to have a solid foundation. This is something that they never were taught, how to empower, to strengthen, and to see the beauty and the growth in any situation in order to focus on self-love, but to form meaningful solid foundations with structure. And that doesn't necessarily mean going with the flow. It just means changing your energy and practicing self-care. The Knight of Coins or Knight of Pentacles energy says you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, keep pushing every day. That's what you're doing now. You're not worried about the male phallic. This is the carnelian crystal shaped like a male phallic or a private part, So here it is. If you are in your Knight of Pentacles bag, but if you're not in the Knight of Pentacles bag, or if somebody you're dealing with isn't worried about getting the results or showing up or working hard or pushing for the same thing, you have to step out and step up for yourself. It's not always about the D, or it's not always about the P. You know what I mean? And so it's this Drake energy. You only live once. The YOLO energy. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. But this is what they love. They don't know about the 10 of Cups. So we have pretty much all the 10s out here. We have nines. We have the 9 of Cups, 9 of Coins, which is rewards and having your coins and everything. We have the 10 of Coins. We have the 10 of Cups. See, these are good energies. We have the Knights. We have the Knights, Knight of Wands, and Knight of Coins energy, but it just lets you know that you have to show them better, and sometimes silence is everything when it comes to the Moon energy, the unknown, the mystery. This is everything. This reminds me of Beyonce when she's on that, and I think that's what this was about. She's in this card deck too, but the Moon energy, the mysteries, the unknown, this is the energy that you have to just step out. And even though you have the memories, the cherished memories, with the Six of Cups energy, it's about you, your innocence. It's about you transforming and not worried about the conflict. And it's not always about chemistry. Again, coming back to what I was saying about the male phallic, this isn't everything. The chemistry and the male phallic and the unbalanced energy is where you have to just look and say, you know what, I've had it, I know what it's like, and I can get it again. But I have to do what's best for me. I have to form the meaningful structures of meaningful foundations, the harmony, and going with the flow, and practice self-care and focus on my intentions and my energy, and also create the things that I want. And you want the Ten of Cups energy, you want the Nine of Cups energy, which is your rewards. You want to go after your dreams. You want to have happy life, happy wife. You want unity, but at the same time, this King of Swords has to be able to change. Air energy. This is somebody with a haircut. Ooh, maybe they got hair. Maybe they got braids, and finally they're deciding to grow up and to look like a grown person, a grown man. Maybe they're trying to change their image, and it's okay if that's the case. The Knight of Swords energy, the King of Swords energy says, when faced with a difficult situation, be impartial, carefully evaluate your options with a rational mind, and this is the consequences of your actions. But this comes with Five of Swords energy, back to where we started, the ego. They have to check their ego. Consequences of your actions. The Justice energy is here. They have to check their ego. Here it is. This card is them correcting and changing the way they do things by, having a new appearance or having a new outlook when it comes to their appearance and how they do things, and not just looking strong, but actually being strong. But this is somebody who has the ego, has a big enough ego to write the answers on a test on the Coke can, on the can. Excuse me. It's Gonna Rain is owned by Kelly Price. It will rain. Troubles will come. Yes, they will. But understand, you got to count. Count it on joy. Look up It's Gonna Rain by Kelly Price. That's the song. Don't get me to singing. Anyway, so this person's ego is so big that instead of them doing the work, Knight of Coins energy, Knight of Pentacles energy, instead of them doing the work, remember, you can't get the results without first doing the work. Show up, work hard, keep pushing every day. They chose a hard way to do it, but it's actually easier to them to cheat and to write the answers down instead of studying. So again, they have to change the way they do things, because again, this is the easy way, but consequences of their actions, they are losing you because they're afraid to do the work in regards to seeing the pure beauty in you. And so therefore, that's the mystery of why they think that they can't have the things that you want, or they can't have it with you, because they only care about the passion, the easy things that's easy to get. That's sex. They only care about those types of things. And so therefore, you have to show them different. Three of Wands energy. They have to be grateful. They have to be grateful and be happy for the experiences, but also for the baggage that they have. But they have to let the baggage go of the past. The Three of Wands energy, again, is happiness and gratitude. They have to be grateful. Here it is. You're packing your bags. You're getting ready to go. You have everything marked out on your calendar, but the thing is that they have to be grateful and want the same thing that you want, or this is just not the person that you need. Send strength and healing, period, and know that you've done your best. The Four Agreements. Yeah, the Nine of Swords energy, because this is causing you anxiety. By you writing down everything and trying to get to a point to where you're trying to figure out how unity happens. This is why two hands are pulling together. You want to be able to work together, not just to have the chemistry, but to have balance. To have balance, to have justice. Again, that's why the Justice energy is here. This person doesn't know what that's about. And so you're trying to write down and figure out ways to get rid of the anxiety that this person is causing you, the stress and the hopelessness that they're causing you, in order for you to have balance again. Damn, I didn't even see this card. I don't know when it fell out. But that's about having balance to form meaningful foundations. Again, balance, consequences of your actions, balance. You want balance. You want unity. You want all of these things. This all says the same thing. This is you building a solid foundation with balance and no adversity. And so that's the ebb and flows of life. But remember, it starts with you. It starts with you. The equal opportunity starts with you. You can show somebody better than you can tell them. So stop trying to tell them and start focusing on you, your creations, your intentions. You focusing on the self-care and changing your energy. And once you change your energies, hopefully they'll change theirs. And if not, send strength and healing, period, to them. But sometimes you cannot talk about what you want. You just have to end it and show them something different. Death energy with the Knight of Cups energy. The Knight of Cups energy says always follow your heart. It'll never lead you astray because it knows things the mind can't explain. So again, if you want this balance, if you want the justice, if you want to form a meaningful foundation or structures, if you want balance here, you have to understand that you got to show them better than you can tell them. And that sometimes comes with the death energy, comes out twice. That says, the death energy says, let me find it. Embrace change. Let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that brings new beginnings. And the new beginnings come with the Ace of Cups energy. I can't explain it to you any more than this. Opportunity, great love, and joy. It comes on the other side of the fears and the mysteries. But you have to show them better than you can tell them by practicing the 4 agreements. Knowing Hard Times is owned by Trey Songz. You have to show them better than you can tell them by taking action for yourself. And sometimes silence has to happen. The 4 agreements comes out. Several cards come. Sorry, I didn't mean to slam that. Be impeccable with your words. Don't take anything personal and don't make assumptions. Now, let's talk about this. So the 4 agreements tells you to be impeccable with your words. Express your love. Say what you want, mean what you say. You know, don't take anything personal if they don't come back with saying the things that you saying or doing the things that you want. Don't take it personal, but don't make assumptions either. So let's go ahead and read this. Express your love and be impeccable with your words. Impeccability of the word can be measured by your level of self-love. Again, back to self-love, right? Self-love. This is where self-care and self-love. It says, if you love yourself, you will express that love in your interactions with others, and that action will produce a like reaction. So again, that's what you want, is that like reaction. If you're impeccable with your word and you say what you want, mean what you say, and you stand up for yourself and know this in the beginning, you won't take anything personal because you already know with intuition, high priestess energy, something that can only be understood through experience, where this person is. You know in the back of your head where they are. It's going to be hard times in every situationship, every relationship, every job. So you have to know by being impeccable with your words and not taking anything personal. Ignore the opinion of others. So if this person doesn't want what you want, is you just have to simply move forward. And sometimes we wait years. We already have the 9 of Pentacles here. Wait years in order for us to have the things that we want. So it says, whatever people do, feel, think, or say, don't take it personally. Others are going to have their own opinion according to their belief system. So whatever they think about you is not about you. It is about them. So this person, again, back to why this person has no balance, why they have, a lack of respect, or a lack of, only cares about material things, the contracts, the careers, and the commitments, and the shallow things, is because this is about them, not about you. So you make it about you when you start to take things personal, and that's why it's best to just focus on self-love, self-care, your intentions, your energy, and creating the things that you want, right? Lead by example. Don't make assumptions. Let your life be transformed like a chrysalis, a butterfly, right? When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. You get it? I'll read that again. When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. Does that make sense? So you practice on self-care and forming your own structures, your own solid foundations, and then things will start to happen and the opportunities will start to flow when you start to cherish the past, understand it, learn from it. The past can cause fear and the future can cause anxiety. But if you live in the present moment now and know that you've done your best, that's the 4th agreement, because we got the 3 sitting out here. But always know that you've done your best. At the end of the situation, I always say, if I cut you off, you handed me the scissors. So I have no regret, no remorse about any situationship that I've been in, because I know that I have done my best. And yes, sometimes I have taken things personally. I have made assumptions. And, and the thing is I wasn't impeccable with my word. But the thing is, moving forward, I'm impeccable with my word. I'm not taking anything personal and I'm not making assumptions because I've done my best. And if that's not enough, then oh well, so be it. So this is about you knowing the innocence and knowing what you bring to the table and knowing that you're not bringing any negativity to the table. And if you are, then this isn't for you. This is how you're making someone else feel. And that's that. Let's pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You know, the Skolcite. Did I say it right? Skolcite. Skolcite. This is third eye and crown chakra, your belief system, yours. Remember, it says here, so whatever they think about you is not about you. It's about them. It's about their belief system. It says to have their own, it says others are going to have their own opinion according to their belief system. So this is about your belief system, the crown chakra, okay? So your crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness. Listen, your selflessness, self-care, selflessness, right? Your wisdom by practicing self-love. That is you forming meaningful structures, right? Your belief system, the people who complete you and not deplete you, right? The third eye chakra is your intuition, something that can only be understood through experience. Donnell Jones, a love like this is on, and this is what they're understand. I never found a love like this. So your third eye chakra is something that can only be understood through experience. Your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, because at the end of the day, you know you were impeccable with your words. You didn't make any assumptions. You didn't take anything personal, and you know that you've always done your best. This is astral travel, meaning sending strength and healing, period, to this person who you felt like taught you a lesson. Thank them. You know, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation was here to teach you a lesson. And therefore, you taught the lesson to this person about the new beginnings, the mystery, and the balance that you wanted to have, right? Your inner peace and your tolerance, what you tolerate moving forward after you make these agreements. And this person doesn't follow your agreements because, again, where is it at? There's no balance with them. Right? There's no balance. And there's there's too many liabilities and too many burdens with this person. Now, that's your tolerance. That's on you, right? Fool me once, shame on me, on me. Well, shame on you. Fool me twice, you can't, shame on me. And you fool me one more time, you can't, who's at fault for this? It's okay, respectfully. I am connected to every realm of the universe. I am connected to every realm of the universe. And so that is where you are. Now let's go ahead and let this old energy go. You have balance. And that's what it means. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or a situation. I love you guys.